here, and we are back for another live stream. So guys, how's it going? I am just in the middle of setting up my... Oops, sorry, mic hitting my chin, I think. Just get my phone set up as we speak, just so I can see chat. There we go. No! Voice, stop. I don't want to hear an echo. Not today. Well, not ever. So... two things caught my eye. Boots on the Ground War and Giant Infection. So I'm going to be playing those two. And I might try to swap over to some Team Deathmatch if I have time. I see that I have one person watching. How are you doing? I'm not sure how long I can stream. I did kind of say I would go to bed at 11:30 and... it's already, what, like 11:10? Almost. Almost, really. That was close. But, so, I don't really have that much time. Yeah. I know I should have started my stream sooner, but I was finishing up some other stuff. For, like, application. Scholarship application. Ooh, what gun is this? 1911 and grew. Okay. Let me get into place first. Just put that there. Uh-oh. Okay. There are a lot more people, but also a lot more infected. Look, already, like, what, 8 people right off bat? 9? Well, it was like, what, 6 people spawned as infected? And my phone just fell. Is that the third? No, second time that's happened today. Where it's just fallen when it was stable for a little bit. I want to see, go and lay down here, crouch, and because I want to see where the meta is. Looks like meta's gas station right now. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. If I check map, a lot of us are congregated right here and over there. I want to go ahead and just spray this with the mark of a true fortress. But yeah, so earlier today, before I started streaming, I was working on some... oh no. I was working on some, like, scholarship application stuff. That is, like, due tomorrow. At, tomorrow at midnight. Oh, that got close. So, yeah. The guns sound a little loud. Resupply? No, they got up there. Oh, wow. How the mighty have fallen. And see, that just goes to show, even if you think you're in a safe position. I mean, it looks like the full base hasn't fallen, which is good to see. I was gonna try run slide into protection to put a respawn beacon down. Menu. Didn't do it fast enough. This actually should get me line of sight and height difference. Oh, that actually could have hit. Come on, game, let me get up here. I'm popping dead silence just so I have mobility, and I'm quiet. That's fine if they kill me because I need a knife anyway. Wow, that over there. Just use the knife. Get nothing. And rush the bush. You guys cleared bush? Bush is cleared. I think maybe if that house in play, that house is not in play. There's gunshots over there. There are only... If I had a knife, I would have been able to jump and knife him. Ooh, there's a sword here. Oh, that hit right behind you. Look, that's an ally. Nice. And I got my knife back. But yeah, I should have started working on that application stuff sooner. Like just sooner, period. And also sooner via today as well. How did I not die from that? That's the better question. 5 people left. I still don't know where kind of like quote-unquote meta hiding spots are. I'm only saying meta hiding spots because, you know, that's where people would hide. If, you know, spots like more prominent to hide in, that becomes meta. Ooh, that actually wouldn't be terrible of a hiding spot. Just lay on that roof. I'm going just run through the house. Open, but doable. What would you want bet that they're in glitch spot? Well, I've seen 2 ATVs. The thing is, they probably actually haven't shot out. This person's probably silent as all get out, so... Oh. Gunshots this way. Oop. Well, at least there's one person. Someone shot and now everyone's running there. That's awesome. Oh, another gunshot behind us, bud. I probably shouldn't have deployed my tactical insertion. They're up there. Did we kill him? Yes. Oh, final person. Come on, Horde. Let's kill him. Yeah. Where? Far. The unfortunate thing is, I won't have my tactical insertion unless if I can find it along the street. I threw it down right over here, right? Yeah, right over here. Oh, we won. Hey, not bad, not bad. Wow. That was good. Four kills, 4 deaths, and 2 minutes, 37 seconds alive. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I've actually been home alone for a long time. So I should have started playing games sooner. Okay, so after this game, I think we'll go to Boots on the Ground War. Ooh. Operator missions. It just gets me skin. Same thing here. XP, some other cosmetic stuff. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, XP is good. Okay, this is the side of the map that I want to be on, though. But preferably something with doors and walls. Let's just hold the 1911 so we move faster. Oh, that would have been a good spot. I don't know. Already 6 zombies. 7 zombies. And I mean, after a while, it will ping where I am. Let's just see. Let's head in this bush for a few seconds. Looks like gas station hordes building up. Looks like a lot of people are trying to congregate towards gas station. Either sides of the map is where they're kind of building up. What are you guys? Is he trying to turn into a zombie? I think that dude's trying to turn into a zombie. Yeah, looks like we got a lot of people up here. I just heard the tactical insertion, so... Wait, can you get up? No. Good. Okay, I'm going to interact with watch. And check time. There we go. 8 minutes left. I said I would go to bed around 11:30-ish. So I'm still within my time. I really did hear a tactical insertion from over there. You also need to be careful of this way. You heard that again, right? The you know, tactical insertion. Oh. Maybe it was just a spray. See, the problem is, there's like, what, 40 people? Meaning is that with each kill, what, it goes up like 10 to 30 seconds? Oh, okay, so 9 minutes is the max time it can be. That is good to know. Oh, it's stopping power, not the ammo crates. Looks like they're coming. Infected are on their way. We did stop him back here, right? I need to make sure we're also watching our flank. He just got lit up. I almost think it might be a better idea to kind of hold the brew rounds until, you know, get closer. Might claim. Oh, he got up! No, I'm a zombie! Because that was actually going well for us. We held out 2 minutes out of 8. That's... Now that we're on this side, we can just yeet the knives. That actually almost worked. Try it. Yes! Yes! Ha! Waste your bullets! Waste your bullets on a corpse, yes. Exactly my plan. Oop, can I get it? Yeet! Come on, land, 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 land. That's what call a failure! It didn't land whatsoever. The unfortunate thing is we got a dude on a bike. Oh, final dudes left. Final 2. Oh. I couldn't see him! You know, I just saw the corpse of my friends dying in front of me. And I was like, wait a second, where is he? Where's the evade telling us? Far. Maybe they fixed glitch spots. Hopefully they did. Okay, 46 of us versus 1 of him, and we have 4 minutes to kill. I have a good feeling that we'll win. I just want to check up here. Well, no, as that dummy showed, that wasn't a viable hiding spot. See, yay, we won. See, in this game, unless there are multiple people left alive, even if you have the best hiding spot in the world, you will still get killed. I see that I have 2 people watching. How are you guys doing? We just tried out the new infection game mode, Giant Infection. I am going to swap over now to Boots on the Ground War, which looks like no tanks and a lot better, bigger stuff. And you can get forward spawn points by capturing side objectives, yada yada yada. 9/11. Here we go. Stripes. Not a lot. Now, of course, this might take a while for me to load in. And unfortunately, relatively soon, I'm gonna have to clock out. Because I did say I'd go to bed around 11:30-ish. And 11:30 is, now. So technically I should be going to bed, but I did say ish. I mean, if I have like 15 to 30 minutes extra, that's no big deal. I said ish, and I'm home alone right now, so it's like, whatever. But I mean, sure, if, like, once I'm no longer home alone, it's like, oh, it's 2 in the morning. That wasn't ish. This is Ground War. Boneyard. I don't know, I kind of want to do a little bit of a run and gun. But I could also snipe. What good loadout do we have? We do have the AK-47 loadout. Relatively built up. Just because this does sound different and possibly bigger and better and whatnot, I do kind of want to do a little bit of boots on the ground work before I try sniping. But you know, I gotta say, just looks like a good old standard ground war. Maybe without tanks. That might be the only thing. No tanks. Which, hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Tanks and ground war, ooh boy, brutal. Oh, I have a snipe. Oh, that was a rover, that's why. What? I mean, shame on me, I didn't get the nice kill. Oh. Why don't I have a heads up? Was this realistic game mode? Did I have a HUD earlier? Because I know that there was a realistic ground war mode where you didn't have a HUD. Just one clean point. Oh, this is Molotov kit. Yeah, no HUD. I don't know if that's because I did something bad? Or just, you know, no HUD. And I gotta admit, I don't know how you feel about this. I mean, it's not truly real. What just happened to my controller? It literally just disconnected. Well, I got a head off. Not enough. But, yeah, this isn't truly realism mode because the markers. You still see objective markers. Yeah, the AK-47 did get a buff to one of its weapon mods. Oh, that's an allies. Ah, I should have been crouching. I really should have. Looks right now they do kind of have a little bit of dominance going on us. Yep, they are winning scores. But I gotta say, for as much spray as I had, I should have died way sooner. I literally should not have won that long engagement. Okay, this is not good. They literally pushed us back to spawn. So I'm gonna go upstairs with an AK-47 and just rain down lead on them. I mean, this is what you want to do for a sniper, but I got some lead that I want to rain. I can't rain lead if there's a counter sniper. HDR. So now I'm going to change playstyle just a little bit. No more boots on the ground. And more snipe. Oh boy, you were watching. Why do I have a flashbang? Or a stun grenade? You had an angle on me, really? Oh, just my shoulder. Okay. I want to cross over the street. What in the world? Okay, I only felt one ballistic feed, not the 80 billion that it showed. Yeah, it's out combat zone, yeah. I just need to get line of sight. Mid-zoom. I don't know if those are friendly perks, and I did see that Walker send me a voice invite, so I will accept the voice invite right now. Sure. There we go. Hello, good sir. Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just playing COD on stream.
Cool. I finally am almost done with the KSC scholarship application. Just have to finish up my little paper and I'm gonna get my dad to check it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. What did you put? Did you list archery as an extracurricular?
Yes. Oh, we have DeathCon. Nice. Just have to hold out.
So, I feel kind of bad because I almost feel like I'm smurfing with Titanfall 2.
You're
because
smurfing?
no, not really. Okay, so I started a brand new account. I've never played it before, but I've played a lot of Apex, and they're the exact same guns and almost the exact same mechanics, and so I'm kind of just obliterating people because it's like, oh yeah, I know how to do this,
Yeah, except
and
for the slide mechanics and wall riding.
wall
I
riding
think
is the only thing that I'm
English.
having trouble with, but the grappling hook is like the exact same as Pathfinder, and the slide mechanics are a little bit more liberal. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm still level 5, but yeah, decent.
Yeah, I probably actually could do decent if I hopped back in. I think, let's see, my main person that I played was it was either Grapple or the Wraith one.
Mm,
I actually am not 100% certain now who I was kind of playing the most.
let's see. Oh, there you go. Huh.
Let's see, almost.
Are you playing zombie mode?
Uh, not right now. I think I'm going. I do need to start logging off soon, but um, I think I'll just play on my core playlist, which has team domination, team deathmatch, right? Deathmatch, domination, hard point. Yeah, kill confirm, infection, gun game, and then the 10v10 of hard point or domination and kill confirm? I don't remember. Yay, gun game. When you just start to maniacal laugh.
Mwahaha.
You know
How
how
long
it
have you
be.
playing? 30 something minutes?
What?
Oh, that's a pretty quick stream.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still been decently long. About, what, 20 minutes?
30. Also, so I played a game of Apex a little bit while ago, and there's like this one Pathfinder that was insane. He got 14 kills.
Oh, wow.
I know. And it was like he was kind of just dragging us across the map because he would just jump right into every single battle he could do. I don't think it was hacking either. It was very obvious that he was just really, really, really good.
Wow.
Because he was just like sprinting into battles. And I don't know, it was just like by the end of it, he was pretty much just carrying us. It's like, okay, there's a win.
That's crazy. I probably should have gone the other way. Oh, that one shot, headshot. Oh, no! Wait, did he knife? No. Phew. Gun game is so chaotic at times. Uh-oh. No, 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 not me, not me. I should have rushed him with my knife. That's probably good. Yep. I was just about to say, there's probably going to be someone watching long. Exactly where they were watching too. It's sad, but true. They're poor unfortunate soul watching alongside, and I call it. Where did you come from? I'm just losing my head in laughter right now.
Are the mechanics for COD like super liberal sliding, or is it more like realistic type stuff? More like
Closer to
Siege.
realistic.
Uh,
Maybe not siege sliding, but still pretty realistic. Like with different guns, your movement speed's different. With LMGs, marksman, and sniper rifle, it's harder to swap guns, um, that kind of stuff. So there are parts that are really realistic, and other not so much. Oh, not really, not so much. Oh, point blank.
Yeah. Well, it's COD, so it's not gonna be like super accurate.
Yeah.
But you know, it's gonna try its best to maintain. That's the thing. Like, games could be super accurate if they wanted to, but then they would be more fun. So there's kind of like a balance between, do we want to make this game realistic, or do we want to make this thing fun, or do we just want to like throw physics out the door and say, hey, let's do this?
Yeah. It's like, do you want to be Titanfall, or do you want to be Rainbow Six Siege? Literally two opposites. And Call of Duty is kind of at more of a happy medium of the two. But it's also on the more competitive side. Then, well, actually, Siege has a really large competitive market.
I do feel like there's definitely, oh yeah, Siege definitely has some really large competitive market. There's definitely audience for both. Like, some people want that, some people really want that super accurate type battlefield where it's all strategy and definitely, you know, it's together as a team. Some people just want to, you know, chill out and have a good time soloing, because it can be hard if it's distracting. You have to work as a team if you just want to do a cool solo game.
Yeah. Oh no. Two people are already at knife. I almost got my kill quota. Got 9 kills. There's one point where I almost went on a roll. Nine and 10, not bad, not bad. I really should try to set people back more often. Just
So you're in a
knife
squad
them.
right now?
What?
Are you in a squad right now?
No, squad.
Ah.
Most kill cams watched. I skipped all of them.
There's somebody else watching either.
Yeah, no one's watching my stream. But no, kill cams.
Yeah.
I don't think I watched any. Like, I normally can get the accommodation that says like watched none, or watched the least kill cams, or skipped the most kill cams, something like that. I can normally hit that consistently. Well, fairly consistently. Halfway done with the battle pass. I'm literally level 53. I'll probably do a few more games, and then I'll log off.
Yeah, because it says it's like 11 something, so.
Yeah. I see that I have 3 people watching. How are you guys doing?
Oh, cool. Are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Sweet, so, I'm not watching too, so that means at least one other person.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. So, I thought of an idea. What if, instead of prom, we went to Sparkles after prom? Like Jordan, male Jordan, and what? So you have like all the Jordans in your team, and Annie, and Maria, and just everybody that's like going in post prom.
Or how about no?
It's not prom, but it's also really fun.
I mean, you guys can go to prom. Don't let me rain on your parade. But
With
I'm
me
not
and
going.
Jordan. Or, well, I think, yeah.
I'm not planning on going, and I don't really think there's much people can do to convince me to go.
I don't know, I think it would still be fun. Well, I don't know, it depends on what your definition of fun is.
I mean, there's a chance I would probably have fun, but then, I don't know.
I don't think, okay, so granted, I don't think it would be your definition of fun, but I feel like it would also be a very fun, very interesting experience nonetheless.
I mean, technically my definition of fun really doesn't exist. I really have no definition of fun. That's my definition of fun. It changes a lot, actually, for my definition of fun.
Well, it could be a concert, or it could be like, you know, videos.
I don't know, even then, my definition of fun does kind of change back and forth. I had to hip fire that dude. I should have ADS and not waste bullets, but he was running away from me. He was attacking point, and so I could hip fire him, and he did not turn around. Oh, lovely. That recoil was bad. This gun's fun, the FAL. But not really good if you want to get kills quickly. Because, yeah, it's a single fire gun, and it takes about 3 bullets to kill. Maybe more.
That is not a very good one. That's not a very good one.
Yeah, it's about 3 bullets to kill. It's a slow rate of fire, too. Just got RPG from behind. Oh, that's hilarious.
Something that's very interesting, or at least very funny, is like a lot of times the way video games work is if somebody shoots a lot of bullets, like let's say you have a machine gun or some machine guns, and then, you know, if it's a lot of bullets, and just there's like this almost naturally built-in logic, then each bullet has to do less damage. Or if it's like a shotgun, you know, it doesn't shoot a whole lot of bullets, and those bullets have to do like a lot more damage. And all of that has to do with balancing. But we don't really think about how if you get shot with a bullet, even if it's not that big, it's still gonna do a lot of damage. So like, if you get shot with a submachine gun, like probably after like a couple seconds, you're gonna, you know, you're just gonna be walking away from it.
Yeah. I mean, but yet again, it's also part of the video game logic. It's like, if you do that, then you're also, your audience is not going to have as much of a fun time. Especially with games like Call of Duty. The whole big thing with Call of Duty is the fast-paced action. You run around left, right like a chicken with your head cut off. So if you do have that kind of game mechanic implemented, then you're going to be looking at a completely different playstyle and a completely different audience.
There is definitely, yeah, I mean, there definitely is like a big, just like correlation between should we make the game, you know, realistic, or should we make the game balanced, you know, and there's a lot of that goes on with a lot of FPS and a lot of just different stuff too. You know, they have like a lot of people who just, their job is just to make sure the game is balanced.
Yeah. I mean, it would be cool to see like a really highly accurate video game, but then it's also like, well, how fun would it be?
Yeah, like, I don't know, it could be, I think it could be a lot of things, you know? I mean, like, I feel like if it wasn't really accurate video game, it probably wouldn't be that fun. Just because, you know, reality isn't always the fun. Why people play video games, because, you know, it's
Yeah.
reality. So, you know.
But like Call of Duty does do it a little bit. If you start to get shot, you actually do decrease your speed. So there is a little bit of a, I'm getting shot at, and I've taken hits, I'm not moving at speed. I probably just ran. Nope. Yep. I called where I ran too. Someone gonna come around the side of us. Gonna use my EMP drone because it's pretty much like a mini UAV. No joke, the EMP is practically just a mini EMP. Wait, what? The EMP drone's practically just a mini EMP. I sure hope it would be. But no,
the floor is made of floor.
The floor is made of this hard stuff called floor.
Floor.
But no, the EMP drone is pretty much just a mini UAV.
Wait, if the drone was a shooting EMPs, how did it not kill the drone?
No, well, you use a digital tablet, and your goal is to land it on enemies, which will then make their screen go weird. Yeah, the effect of it is not that good. Or no, it's pretty good effect, but it's like you don't want to be hit by the EMP because it distorts your screen. You can't really use your gadgets right afterwards. So, you know, it harms you if you get hit by it. So you don't want to be hit by it. But when you use the screen, it will actually tell you like where enemies are, as long as they're not using my loadout, which is Ghost. As long as they don't use Ghost, then you'll be able to see them on your little tablet. Which is why Ghost and Cold-Blooded, in my opinion, are OP.
I feel like, that's the thing. I think there's two things that really make things OP, and that's if you're being able to detect someone, or if you're able to not be detected. You know, if they can't see you, but you can see them, and that's almost OP. Or if they just can't see you in general, and that's like really OP.
Yeah. So with Cold-Blooded, it means that heat-seeking kill streaks and heat-based like thermal optics, they cannot recognize me. I mean, you can still obviously tell where the player is.
Yeah.
But it's harder to identify the player with Cold-Blooded on through a thermal scope versus someone without. It's a stark difference, night and day. And so that's really good because one kill streak two kill streaks, but one in particular is just evil. It's the VTOL, and it's unmanned, and it uses thermal technology to find and attack the player. And so with Ghost on, with Cold-Blooded on, you are not affected by the VTOL. Like literally, if you and an ally who does not have Cold-Blooded on stand right on top of each other, your ally will be attacked by the VTOL, but you won't. The bullets won't hit you. It won't deal damage to you. And then another one, which is like the support helo, which also is thermal and not player commanded, which will also not attack you. And then Ghost means that unless you're shooting, you're invisible to the minimap, and mainly this part. You cannot be picked up by UAVs and personal radars. I think they took it used to also be you couldn't be detected by snapshot grenades, but I'm pretty sure they might have changed that because I've been detected by a snapshot grenade a few times and I have it on. So
Did they put anything in like the new update or anything like that?
um let's see, Ghost. Oh, move snapshot grenade immunity to hardened. Oh, so yeah, Ghost makes me undetectable by UAVs, radar drones, and heartbeat sensors. Cold-blooded means I am undetectable by AI targeting systems and thermal optics. Does not trigger high alert. Oh, nice. Oh, high alert's still here. Uh, and high alert is actually a pretty good one. If you're gonna be a sniper, having a high alert can actually save your tail if you can react fast enough. Because pretty much, if someone is looking at you and they're outside of your field of view, the borders of your screen will actually go yellow to alert you.
Oh wow. So that
That's
means like
actually,
you could literally just like, oh look, there's somebody over there, even though you can't see them. You know that they're there. So you could, turn
yeah,
on them.
but it's kind of like off your peripherals. Like, so if someone's looking at your back or to your left or right, but you aren't seeing them with that, uh, then, then yeah. Oh, one shot, long shot. But yeah. So, I would say most people are running, uh, like, uh, what I was just talking about, Ghost and Cold-Blooded. But, well, you would think that. Not many people at least run Ghost. Some people do run Cold-Blooded, but I personally thought it would be more. I mean, granted,
I
that's
guess
also
it's
my
just a
opinion. I
depends on
think it's OP.
yeah. Well, and I guess it also depends on playstyle. Like some people, like I remember there was what was it? It's not an Overwatch. No, it wasn't Overwatch. It was I don't know. It was an ability, and basically it was crap to all the casual players, but they in pro just did something where it's like a split second, like 2 second thing or whatever, and it just became absolutely destructive. I want to say it might have been in Destiny or something.
Hmm.
It's just kind of weird because it just all depends on how you use it.
Yeah. And I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, with this, it is the cold-blooded and that stuff. It is passive. So
Mm,
once you get it, I want to say fairly early on. Maybe not. I'm actually not sure how the perks unlock. I don't remember anymore. Oh wow. But I'm pretty sure you unlock uh, two perks I was talking about fairly early on. So it's not like it's something that you only get during the in-game. It's something that everyone has, or at least everyone should be able to have access to within the first 5 levels-ish. I mean, these are not exact stats, these are more or less exaggerations.
yeah, just like estimations based.
Come on, keep the door. Oh wait, he might run. Behind. And he didn't move. Oh. Right now I'm stuck on a gun. I got the car. Which is actually a really nice gun. I should use it. It's hard. But it's a marksman rifle and it's one shot. Luckily though, it is pretty fast rate of fire for a marksman rifle. I gotta admit, I do not like this map on gun game.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just a lot bigger. And also, it's not on the average gun game rotation. Or at least, I fell for that. But it's not like, or might have recently been added to the gun game map rotation. So, you know, I've been used to playing on Gun Run, Hackney Yard, and one, maybe two other maps. Azure Cave, possibly. Yeah, Azure Cave and one other. I'm blanking on the name of it. No, Ramza Plaza, yeah. Those are the maps that I've normally played on, so, you know, gun game, I'm not sure, like, rotations and whatnot. Because even though this is an objective base, there is still heavy rotation patterns.
I feel like, I don't know, would you say COD's more like a mobile, like not mobile, but like, you know, like you are more mobile and you rotate more in COD than the other types of games? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say that there's a high, mobility rate. I mean, not as mobile as Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
Because also Titanfall 2 has a lot more mobility options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm noticing that when I'm playing it now, it's like, whoa. I don't really, I guess, I'm noticing a lot of people are playing it like they're playing COD, and I feel like I don't ever really stop moving. I just kind of keep running and I see people are shooting, but I don't ever stop until like actually moving.
Yeah, in Titanfall 2, you don't want to stop. In Titanfall 2, you want to get as much momentum as possible. If I remember playing it and remember when I was really big into it, and I was playing it almost every single stream, I remember that I was watching videos on it and getting invites and whatnot online, and people often said, you don't want to stop moving. You want to build up that momentum. So, sliding from wall to wall, learning the complex and hard bunny hop strategy, which is literally like slide, jump, and if you do it right, you literally build up so much momentum. It's crazy. But yeah, Call of Duty, I'm not sure if you were on stream when I mentioned it, but there tends to be kind of three different playstyles. You have your rushers, your campers, and then your hybrids. Hybrids are in
Yeah,
between.
yeah.
Were you a part of it?
I think so.
Well, um,
I'll do a recap just in case, you know,
yeah.
for other people.
So rushers are people who don't stop moving. They think that they always have to move. Campers are people who are going to be sitting, holding angles, holding long lines of sight. So kind of like rushers are your Titanfall 2 people. You don't want to stop moving in Titanfall 2. Your campers are kind of like Rainbow Six Siege people who want to hold angles. And then you have your hybrids, which can be both campers and rushers, but they choose their playstyle based on what they think they need at that moment. So if they want to hold an angle, say it's an objective-based game, and they don't want to rush, they're sitting their team's in the lead, they'll sit and watch over a point, watch down a long line of sight. But if they're losing, they'll rush. They won't camp their 1 point, they'll go and try to take another point. I definitely think I'm a hybrid because I can do both. I think I do tend to have the tendency to lean towards camper. Even if I try to rush, I do tend to go camper route. But yeah.
Well, there was I don't know if I told you on that theme where there was a guy who had a theory. It was what was it? There was like 4 different groups. And so there was like socializers. Did you see this? Where it was like there were socializers, attackers, no, socializers, hunters, explorers, and like engagers or whatever I think it was. And basically it's talked about the 3 types of people that like to play video games, and it was cool because like some people view video games only as a social thing. They do it to meet cool people, yada yada yada. Um, it was just really, really cool because it was talking about like those people are the people that are going to be doing Fortnite or something like that just to hang out with friends and talk to friends. And then there's killers, which are the people that only play video games to kill and be really, really good at a game. Explorers are just like people who want to like go in and find all the cool stuff in a game and beat the game. And it's just really cool how they all talk about how there's different things. There's different games made for different types of people.
I don't know if I've seen that, but I kind of understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What do you think you are, based on kind of that?
I have got no clue. Because I like playing video games. I don't think I'm competitive enough to be a killer. And I don't think I go in depth enough to be an explorer. Mainly, I just do it to have fun. Alright, where do you think you fit in that?
I jumped around. I don't know how I won that engagement. Well, it almost sounds like you're more of, what was the first one, like a socializer?
Yeah, I think so. I think I probably fit more into the category. Because I do it mostly to have fun, I do it just to kind of chill out and, like going on stream and doing stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm. Moving up there on this leaderboard. 6th place, not terrible. Only 7 kills. Have I told... I think I might have mentioned the story last time on stream, but were you there when I kind of mentioned why I had, especially in gun game, a kill quota? And how I formed that kill quota?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to think of this. I'm trying to remember. Recap.
Okay, so, at the very launch of the game, over Thanksgiving break, I would go to my uncle's house and we would play it. And
yes.
we were very green at it. And so, we thought that we would be doing good as long as we were getting... Oh, I just 360'd that dude. With a rocket launcher, too. But, so, we thought we would be doing good as long as each round of the gun game, we could be getting 10 kills.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, not that bad. But what we would do is, every life, we would hand off the controller. So, life 1 would be me, life 2 would be him. And it would just rotate every single game. Or every single life. And so, as long as we weren't caring about our KD ratio, we were just caring, hey, do we get 10 kills? And so, yeah. And this game, I got 11 kills, so I did good.
Sweet.
Deaths, 17, but hey, still doing good.
It's all about the quantity. Well, I've always been, this is like, I don't know if you view this as well, As long as my KD ratio, especially if like Destiny or like the lives matter, as long as I got more kills, even if my KD ratio wasn't good, as long as I got more kills than I did deaths, I was happy because that means that I wasn't a hindrance to the team. It's like, yeah, okay, well, but it's not because of me.
Hmm.
Do you ever think that? Like, you know, it's like, oh, sweet, yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, like you can check like the Call of Duty statistics for me versus my uncle's account. My KD
It's
is about like over the entire life of the game that I've played it is about 0.88 KDR.
That's pretty good.
But his is closer to a 1.0 or greater. But that's also because he tends to play. When he was playing a lot of ground war, and he was playing as a sniper, and
Oh,
so he
yeah.
would. So sure, he might actually not get a lot of games or kills per life per game, but he was getting a few kills per game. Um, but not really many like different lives per game.
Yeah.
So he might be able to get, I don't know, statistics and how he was doing, like when he was really into it. Um, but let's say he was getting 5 to 10 kills a game. He might only die a few times.
Yeah, it's also pretty hard to kill. Well, it depends. Like, if you stick at the highest level of sniper and you get close to him, you're missing your screwed. But, you know, depending on how you're good at it, then snipers can be incredibly hard to kill.
Oh yeah, and especially on ground war, because
Yeah,
uh, what's there's this one city map where there are literal towers that helicopters try to invade just because of how many snipers there are and so many C4 and proximity mines all along the way up there. So it's like these snipers make nests at the top of buildings, and it's crazy. There's sniper nests because they do actually have good vision over a few uh, like key areas.
yeah,
Not really over the points itself, except for two. They do actually have line of sight of the control zones, but for the most part, okay, there we go. It's a lot of like roadways in between the two zones. Right now, I really want to get off of the reptile gun skin for that veil.
yeah. I thought you had to, if it's one where you can't have any,
I cannot have any gun mods.
yeah, that's gotta kind of sting. It's like, whoa, you're basically shooting with a brand new, you know, factory issue.
That, but also, it's about 3 bullets to kill. Maybe depending on who you hit. Um, maybe less if you get headshots, but let's be realistic, I'm most likely going to be hitting upper body shots, not really
Yeah,
headshots. So I think I might have already completed the headshot requirement for this gun. I'm not sure. Actually, I don't think I have. I need the weapon attachment so I can hold longer angles to do that. But it's also like it's about 3 kills, 3 bullets per kill, and it's relatively slow rate of fire, and it's a semi-automatic where you have to pull the trigger each time you want to shoot.
uh,
Sure, secondary shots it does say get faster, but it's not that much faster, really. A little bit. If it was like the Odin, then that would be one thing, because the Odin's actually decent. But it's a slow, automatic. The Odin is. Ah, I got pinned there.
Yeah. It seems like, I don't know, it seems like if something is going to, I don't know, shoot that slow, it's gotta be almost like a one-shot kill. Or at least a two-shot kill, because it's like, you can't have something that's that slow and expect it's actually going to, you know, be effective. Because if it is slow, you know, it kind of goes back to the whole, if it shoots slower and fewer rounds, then, you know, naturally you expect it to have a bigger kick to it.
Yeah. I mean, I say it's slow rate of fire, but it can down an enemy. I think I might have actually won a few 1v1s with it. Like, just right then. Oh, that was an assist. Never mind. But, like, you could possibly win 1v1 and have to kind of catch them off guard.
Yeah, just like kind of sneak up behind them. I guess it's a good flanking gun.
Eh, kind of. Hehe, I just made the dude. No, I made the corpse jump out of the window. I threw a grenade up here, so the corpse flew. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. But yeah. I really want... I think next guns I'm going to try to do are going to be more of sniper rifles and marksman rifles. Just because those are going to pretty much kill me to do. And also, they have different skin requirements. So, like, every single gun, except for sniper rifles and marksman rifles. And of course, like rocket launchers and pistols and the melees. But other than that, they have the exact same weapon skin requirements. It goes from total kills to headshots to crouching, I think in that order, to hipfire to long shot, to kills while mounted, kills with all 5 attachments, kills while shortly after. Oh, I finally got necrosis. Okay, good. Kills while after reloading, no attachments, and then 3 kills in a life, which I just unlocked for the FAL, which means that the FAL is actually now max level, I think. I mean, it should be, because I have skulls now. But sniper rifles and marksman rifles are a little bit different. Let's see, where is this? Sniper rifle. So, I have stripes unlocked. So, it's headshots, crouching, kill enemies with a single shot, all attachments, long shot kills, mounted kills, double kills, and then I don't know what reptiles is, and I'm not sure what skulls is for sniper rifles and marksman rifles. But
anyway, they gotta be good.
Yeah, you have to. It's a lot of work for these guns. I almost kind of wish I did save the Kilo and MP5 for later, just because I want, like, this gun, I'm not having it. I just got to max level. Wait, it might be a double XP we could, well, that wouldn't matter as long as it's not double weapon XP. If it's double weapon XP, then what you do is you are going to play the guns you have the lowest level on. until you get the gun to max level. And then you'll want to swap out the gun. Oh, it's kill confirmed, okay. And then you swap out to the next gun. You use double XP events to get more weapon XP to make the early game grind better.
Yeah, because it's like once you get good, you're gonna want to be using the stuff you're actually good at. It's like, oh yeah, I love this game. I love this game. So, yeah. And it's also it's like once you get in the game, later on in the game, that little whole, like I said, new game smell is what kind of like the new car smell. The new game play kind of wears off a little bit.
Yeah. I knew someone would be coming for me. Oh, someone's right here. Ooh, nice. Corpse sticker. Another skull skin. Oh no, I was next. See, it's good when people start to target you. That's when you know I have sufficiently annoyed them. And they are done with my shenanigans.
It's like, okay, you know that guy's up there.
It's like, okay, this dude's staying in position, and he's getting kills. Take him down. Uh-oh. Failed that. Ah, UAV. Oh. I see you. You got a window to lob grenades through. Right about there. Should be good. Ah! Just hit my grenade. Also, like someone that, I mean, it might be a little bit obvious for like these kind of games, but you want to, I was on the wrong window, but like you want to make sure, not that you're holding angles, but like when you're moving, you keep your crosshair at where you expect the person to be.
Yeah.
Which
that way it's not used like you have to reposition.
Yeah, like if you're running through a door, you're going to keep your crosshair on the other side of the door. I mean, you would think that's just like a basic of like this kind of game, but like I'm still not the best at that. Dude, this tire. Tire, let's go. Should be up there. And also, a problem with this gun is since that each shot is kind of more or less individual, it's really frustrating to try to get, like, I can actually do good if I, like if I have an automatic, I can do decent fair with it because each shot after gets a little bit easier to aim, because you then start to feel the recoil and then compensate for it.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta try and make sure it's all. It's like that thing that some people do where I think they push the trigger slowly down when it the recoil pushes it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like this. Yeah, like I'm trying to think. Well, no, there was like something else. I'm trying to think. There was like so it was like similar to like I've got no clue where I'm going with this.
But yeah, the recoil, like, as long as it has a decent sized mag, I can then, to my advantage, I can then get more kills, because at first, if I'm just slightly off, especially at long distance, like, if it's long distance, like long distance LMG shot, sure, recoil may be crazy, but you can still kind of partially figure out, and slowly start to draw it down and get ready to shoot.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, it takes a lot of practice though. It's like, you know, if you try and overshoot it, it's just gonna when you shoot with the leg.
Yeah. Haha, long shot, wallbang, headshot. Ah, lovely.
Who sees the scope?
I'm not that good. I can't do that. And probably never will be able to do that. Nope, shouldn't have mounted. Yeet. Right about there.
Did you see that guy that was able to beat Minecraft in 5 minutes?
What?
Yeah, it was insane. Basically, he was able to go and make an Ender portal and beat the Ender Dragon in exactly 5 minutes. It was the world record.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. And so he didn't even have like any armor on or anything like that. He didn't have any potions. He didn't have a bow and arrow. Basically, he just went and he saw what he spawned like snow or something, and so he got a bunch of snowballs, and that's how he took out the Ender Dragon's like healing vectors. And then he used
I
beds.
think I do remember that.
It was insane. He was like, okay, wow, yeah, but it was really insane.
Yeah, I think I actually do remember that. I want to get back to my nice camping position on that roof. We so desperately want to get back to your one position. Okay, guys, come on, let's swap spawns. Switch spawns, please. I almost died from fall damage there. Fall damage plus a gunfight. Ah, delightful. When you fall into a gunfight. Ah, nothing like the smell of broken legs. Followed by some gunpowder. Uh-oh, hello.
He's like a good old dose of fall damage, besides the people that, mostly respawn entertainments.
Yeah, respawn entertainment. What's fall damage?
What is this? What is this concept? You don't take damage when you fall.
I mean, technically a lot of their characters are robots.
Yeah. I've fallen before and I haven't taken damage, so fall damage doesn't exist. I think Newton was on. Why did I think Newton have to invent fall damage?
Yeah. Why do we have legs? Why do our shins have to be so fragile? Oh, I got one hit off that dude. Oh, he was using the Kilo. Makes sense. Love the Kilo. It's a great gun. And I'm not just saying that because I have blue tracer rounds on the gun. And it was my first golden gun. Because I have blue tracer rounds. No, I'm not biased. No. Biased with a gun? No.
because you would be able to figure out where you're going from.
Do what?
Wouldn't tracer rounds be worse because you'd be able to figure out like where the shots are coming from?
No, it's you can still. I mean, if you get hit, you know exactly where you're getting shot from.
Oh,
But
that's right, because there's a little arrow.
yeah, but no, not really. Blue tracer rounds, the blue, red, and pink tracer rounds really don't do much. Oh, I need to get to 110 and I'm at 85. So 5 more kills and I get 1 more reptile skin and then 20 kills after that. So what's that, 25 kills left? And I am done with reptile. And then I can put back on all my mods. No, I'm not looking forward to putting back all my mods because this gun is really sluggish without it. No, no. What would ever give you that opinion? No. It's not like I really want to get off this gun as soon as possible. No, no. I mean, it's going to be way worse with sniper rifles. I'm probably actually going to have to go to ground war if I'm going to focus down sniper rifles.
Or get drunk will do it.
Or I would have to heavy camp.
Oh yeah. Well,
Which I mean, I'm not opposed to heavy camping, but I do like some mobility. Come on. There you are.
Technically, camping is a strategy. It's not a very good strategy. It's very frowned upon for a very good reason, but it's a strategy.
Mm. Right about there. You covered up my vision. I called it too. I was like, right about over here. He smoked my line of sight. And so I couldn't see where he was. And so I just threw a random grenade. It's like, right about here. That should be good.
Just somewhere over there. That's the beauty of grenades. You don't have to be accurate. It's just like, I think there's somebody somewhere in that general area.
Yep. But the fact is, I called it. I love whenever I call my grenades. Is that someone right there in that corner, or is that my corpse? Could be my corpse. Parts of my corpse. It's gonna be somewhere around this corner. Should have been someone around this corner. Oh, there's a prox mine. No! Come on. Fall into your own prox mine that I turned to my prox mine. Kinda like, come to the dark side. We have candy.
Come to the other side, we have Proxima.
Come to the dark side. You are no longer working for the enemy. You are now my prox mine.
Yeah, say come to Wells Fargo. We are the dark side.
I need to get back into a decent position. I was just testing out the rate of fire with this gun. Right about there. Oh, come on, I tried to back up from the explosion too. Uh-oh. Oh! Second story window. That is a dirty angle. I mean, really dirty angle. Another prox mine there? Oh. Good thing hacking prox mines does not make a sound. Because if it did, that would be bad.
Yeah, I think that gun's actually pretty useful. I just saw you could kill with it. Granted, I'm on a bit of a delay, but yeah.
Oh, from where? Crossbow bolt? Okay, ground. I thought it was from doorway. Crossbow
Oh,
is a really good gun.
well, take it as a crossbow.
Touche. But it's still really good. It's under the marksman category. And it's pretty good. It's really strong. Actually, I cooked the grenade. If I ever feel like I'm right about to die, I really should just cook my grenade
When in
and
doubt,
just
grenade
hold
it.
on to it.
Be like, if I'm going down, you're going down with me.
Especially in this game mode because, you know, they want to get your dog tag.
Yeah.
I don't know where the enemies are. Come on. Come on. No, I didn't deny you from getting your own care package. If I saved my grenade, I would have. I saw someone waiting in the corner for their care package to drop. It's like, that I did, pro.
What do you think is the biggest game you're anticipating come March?
To do what?
Or not March, is it May? Is it May or March? Which one's the one that's like Animal Crossing and Demon Eternal both come out?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure about, like, what really my next game would be. So, I did see that Assassin's Creed was getting a Viking version. Assassin's Creed like Ragnarok or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a little bit scary because I feel like it could be either really good or really bad. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. Because, see, I haven't played either of the last two Call of Duties. And I'm pretty sure they have changed up some of their mechanics. Like, before, last Call of Duty I played was Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And I'm not saying I played this at launch. No, I'm saying I played this, like, several years after launch. But that mechanic, you really, like your weapon level up really only affected your in-combat fighting. But other than that, like, if you wanted to do a stealth assassination, it's an insta-kill. Except for, like, bosses, I think. But no, now stealth assassinations is based on your weapon damage. So, you have to... So you might not be able to assassinate some enemies right off the bat. You have to get a stronger weapon to assassinate them.
Interesting.
But I think that system would be fun.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know, cautiously optimistic is the best word to describe it.
Because I did want to play Odyssey, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I did want to play that, the last game that came out. But I never got around to like getting my hands on it, just because, you know, $60 game, and plus there's like Battlefield 5 and all the multiplayer games that I was playing.
Yeah, and
And
it's the whole
plus,
Stadia thing going wrong.
yeah, and for me, I also do tend to like multiplayer games a lot. And for me, that's also because of my content. like to like have people on stream with me and playing games with me because it's better to, you know, have someone physically playing the game with you than it is to, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause,
I mean,
oh,
technically, like, Miniags might get Call of Duty, so he and I could play it. Uh, but like single player games, uh, like we could be playing the exact same game, but we're not in the same like lobby.
yeah. And, well, okay, so there are some games that I feel like are definitely meant to be played with friends. Like, what would be a good example of it? Like, Minecraft is better with friends. Yes, this is a good example. Battlefield is better with friends. And there's a lot of games out there that are just like, you know, they had a whole team center in mind that was very much, you know, this is supposed to be you and your buds. But there are other games, like, I mean, like Last of Us, that are absolutely amazing, and they're very much a single player game. So I guess it just depends, you know,
Yeah,
how, like, what the game stands for.
there's been a few games recently that I have a single player campaign. The problem is I haven't touched the single player campaign. Like for example, Battlefield 5, I think had a single player campaign. No, it did. This Call of Duty has a single player campaign. Star Wars Battlefront 2 had a single player campaign. A lot, like, and I also wanted to get that Jedi game. I forget what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? What was that? I think it also by EA they purposely like gave it poor marketing because it was a completely single player campaign, like no microtransactions. They didn't want it to go good so that people can't be complaining when they release another game and it's like, come on, give us some good single player content. They want people on the multiplayer.
Yeah, well, that's the more profitable one, most definitely.
Yeah, it is profitable. Uh, but, like, I mean, if you can make a good $60 game that is single player and not for the foreseeable future have any DLCs, then
Yeah, and you're golden. Well,
then you're
and
golden for sure.
I feel like there's, like, okay, Destiny would be a fantastic example of this. Destiny is 100% better with friends
Oh
because
yeah.
it was designed around friends. It has the Crucible, which is a great PvP. It has some pretty nice, you know, campaigns. The story of Destiny and the lore is interesting. They don't do a very good job, in my opinion, of executing it, but the stories are decent. Um, but moreover, I feel like it's just you could I don't know, like for like when they sold because they sell Forsaken and they sold Forsaken, they sold Shadowkeep, and I never really regretted buying those things because they were good. I never regretted buying Forsaken because at the end of the day, Forsaken was a good game and it was something that I enjoyed playing. And I feel like that's the key to successful microtransactions. You shouldn't be selling something that the player feels like, oh man, I'm getting ripped off. The player should be happy that they purchased that item. Kind of like how Fortnite does skins. Oh, and so a lot of other people like Apex. Um, they should be happy that they bought that skin. You know, it shouldn't be like they're getting gypped out at $20,
Yeah.
which is Star Wars Battlefront 2 in a nutshell.
Okay, I think they did get better with their like microtransaction and kind of what people were thinking of a pay to play
They
or a
did
pay
get
to
better, but there's like, it wasn't just, I don't know, it wasn't just like the whole, it's weird, the entire game, the way it was designed for microtransactions. And at the end of the day, the there's a couple of rules. I know there was a pretty interesting marketing video on it. There's an article as well, and the thing that you can never do with microtransactions is sell power. Because if you sell power, then immediately the guy that spent 20 out, or not 20 hours, like $200 grinding and getting amazing at the game can be absolutely destroyed by some guy with $5 in his back pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that, but I mean, I guess my argument would be it would just take longer for you to kind of get that, but then that's also what you just said. It's like a dude who has 20 hours or 2,000 hours of gameplay can be beaten by a dude that only has like $5.
Yeah, and it's not like you can't achieve that level, it's just that you have to actually work for that level. You have to play the game to get that level, or you can basically just pay for an elevator right to the top.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It's not that it's not attainable, it's that it's attained very easily through other means. And, okay, I guess, like, there's a lot of pitfalls. It's not easy to do microtransactions. And Battlefront 2 was a good game. Like, at its core, if you took out all the microtransactions and you shifted up some of just, like, if you take out Darth Maul and, like, all the whole Jedi thing and just maintained the, like, battle mechanics where you're a droid or you're a stormtrooper or you're a rebel fighter, it's a fun game, because that's what Star Wars Battlefront 1 was. There were no, and there was, of course, there was, like, characters in it, but they weren't
those
super,
were
super OP.
on-map pickups.
Yes,
Not...
exactly.
Okay, well,
Hey,
I guess... Okay, so back to the, like, 2,000 hours versus guy with $5 in his wallet.
Mm-hmm.
The dude with 2,000 hours knows how to get the credits to then buy to then spawn as the powerful trooper. To play as those people. The dude with $5 in his pocket, he might have just got the game and just decided to spend, hey, I'm gonna spend $20 on this stuff. But doesn't know a lick about game mechanics and doesn't know how to play. And so then he'll complain, it's too hard. I spent $5 or whatever amount paid so I can play this character and I can't play this character. So
Yeah.
see, it's kind of a double-edged sword because it's like you're partially giving the power to the person who pays, but the person who pays might not know how to play, kind of thing.
Although Darth Maul, so the way it's also lost like the mechanics around it. Like you don't just like buy one character and unlock it to where you can play as Darth Maul. Once you unlock as Darth Maul is one of the base characters that you can just select. Like you can select a heavy stormtrooper, and you can select a like a medic, and you can select all these different characters, and you can be a droid. And those guys are balanced. Those guys are built into the game. They're made to be played on a match by match basis, and they are expecting people to master them and fully deck out their weapons and stuff like that. Darth Maul was never meant for that, because Darth Maul you have to pay credits per game when you get to be chosen, and he's so powerful and he's just so strong that you can click a bunch of A buttons and know you're not going to be nearly as good as the guy that has, 2,000 hours in, but he's so powerful that literally a complete noob can pick it up and still be better than all the people on his level. And that's who he's going to be playing against, because that's what his skill ranking is set on. And it's this sort of like, you know, you shouldn't be able to shift the game completely, because it can be, having a Darth Maul or a Rey can completely shift the game when, there's a bunch of other people, there's like a stormtrooper and, a droid fighting it out, just having a good time, and then suddenly here comes some guy and just kind of ruins the joy. And it's like, I would
Yeah.
almost have more, I would almost rather there be a match. Like, this is a very simple little fix, which is basically where Disney made a gameplay mode where you couldn't be any of the extra DLC characters. Like where there was no DLC whatsoever involved, and any DLC that was purchased cannot be used.
Yeah, it was
And
just foot soldiers.
yeah, just the foot soldiers, just the core game. And I feel like if they did that, they could keep the DLC and they could keep the game modes that they built up around, but it would give a place for people like me and like just the average Joe to go play and basically give them the game that they promised. And frankly, I would have kept the game if that was a game mode, because then I would have been able to just go there and have a grand old time with all the people that don't want to buy anything. And all the people that want to be Darth Maul could go over the little Darth Maul session and have a great time.
Yeah, I see that. But there's also, let's see, what was I gonna say? Uh, well, if you think about back in the other Star Wars Battlefront, you also had Darth Vader, Palpatine. You had those guys that could spawn. Luke, Obi-Wan, they could spawn.
Yeah,
But see, the thing is, it's like the people who sit in the back carefully playing, or the people who are just upfront rushing, they're gonna get all this credit and get heroes. Um, but if it was like a map event, like maybe at either a certain point in time, when you hit a certain score, maybe you have to hold an objective, a certain special hero objective. It's like, okay, this is a cap zone. Whoever caps it gets the hero of their choice. And then, or like the hero token spawns, and then someone has to pick up the hero token. And then boom, they're that hero. But have it be like an announced map event and everyone can fight for it. You have to hold down a point. So it's not just, oh, I'm going to run by and grab Darth Maul. It's, I'm going to go with my team and we're going to hold this position. Or I'm going to single-handedly cap this zone. And then I get a chance, if I'm fast enough, to be this person.
yeah. And I guess the biggest difference between that and the other one is that with that, that's part of the game mechanic, and they expect people to be to have that. They expect people to get a Darth Maul, or not. They expect people to have a General Palpatine, and be those guys can do anything. General Palpatine, and then Darth Vader, because they can build and use the game mechanic. And they can tell the game, don't let more than X amount of people be General Palpatine.
Well, they
whoever.
do have that thing. You can only have one General Palpatine in the game. Or
Yes.
for life.
Yeah, but in Star Wars Battlefront, it's not really a limit. They won't deny people the ability to purchase a Darth Maul, and so there will be like 3 Darth Mauls in a match going at it. And that's one of the problems that they faced, was just like, what are we gonna do? And it's just so many Darth Mauls to where anybody
Really?
that doesn't have Darth Maul is just
it allowed
screwed.
multiple people to be Darth Maul? I thought they didn't allow that. Only be one hero once.
I thought there was I remember last time.
I believe that Battlefront 2, it was once the hero's chosen, you can't spawn as the hero until the hero dies. That is what I remember. Oh, finally, I the attachments. I mean, I also haven't played him like forever, so.
I remember last time I played it, there was like a lot of repeat heroes. So I don't know, I could be mistaken, but I do remember there being a lot of heroes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Even if it is just one Darth Maul, there's a Rey, and there's like a Han Solo, and Han Solo wasn't as OP, but there were a lot of different heroes, like, Chewbacca.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Chewbacca.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, his bowcaster was awesome. He had the thermal implosion grenade, which was my favorite event in uh, Battle or Battlefront 1. Whenever the implosion grenade summoned, I love that because I love that thermal implosion grenade.
Yeah, Battlefront 1 was like a really cool one. And then there was also like the original Battlefront. That was really cool. It's like, oh sweet.
Yeah, I never played the OG Battlefront. Also, once the game ends, I probably need go to bed because I recently checked and it's like midnight-ish.
That's just almost 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, if my dad comes home and he finds me still up, I'm probably gonna be in a little bit of trouble. So I
Yeah,
said
we'll
11.
figure it out.
I said 11:30. And this is nowhere near 11:30. I mean, 12 is okay, because it's like, I said 11:30-ish, and 30 minutes is within my ish range. But not this far. Oh, I just destroyed a person from long range. One burst. If you can land all 3 shots in a burst of FAL, roast. And that's why I have the burst on, because when I was trying to get hipfire kills, doing the 3 shots separately was a lot worse. Like, I just point blank that dude. Hipfire kill. But yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty
it depends
tight
on what
bunch.
time you have to get up for church tomorrow.
I honestly don't know. Someone's still camping up here? Oh, if that lands, I can... Hit one person. Oh, I'm dirty. I am dirty. And no longer. I think we might have them camped in a the spawn zone. But, I mean, within a few seconds, no spawns haven't flipped. Oh, that's good. Come on, give me something good. Come on, care package. Give me something good before the game ends. I think we have 2 more kills before game ends. Come on, let me get the final kill with a rocket. No, I just opened the care package. I didn't even get to see what I had. No, what did I get from my final care package? So I actually did pretty good that round.
Yeah, you won. 75%. On like a 3-second delay.
21 kills, 5 assists, 9 deaths, 2.33 KDR.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, pretty good. And I finally finished up Reptile, and I'm making decent progress with Skulls. Let me actually check progress and mark these off. Skulls already 4 down, 6 left with 8 out of 35 total. So I need to get, what's this? Crouch, headshots, long shots, mounted, all after reloading, and this one, and then total kills as spray paint. But I've stayed up long enough. An EB. Ooh, I got this. Nice. Wait, when did I? Oh
I
wow,
think it's a
there's
good thing to end on because you did good, you won, and you unlocked some stuff.
Yep. Well, yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Walker, thank you for joining me. It was a pleasure to have you. Um,
Mhm.
if you guys like what you saw, please give me a like. If you want to see more from me, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with what I do. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, take it easy.